Welcome to the More Than Mortgage podcast with my guest today, Parker Clarke. She is a current student at Fruita Monument High School, where she is a volleyball player, indoor track, outdoor track, and maybe I don't know if I should say this on the podcast, but badass Cal roper I know.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe. Welcome. Glad to have you.
Me as well. Thank you.
All right. So Parker recently committed to Lubbock Christian University, obviously in Lubbock, Texas.
Yes, sir.
Give me a little bit. Take us back to your commitment day. What was going through your mind?
So I had a kind of unique situation. I ended up committing on the spot.
Oh, wow.
After I received my offer, after going to their ID elite camp.
Okay.
I'd been talking to the coaches for a little over a year at that point. They came and watched me in person. I had many phone calls. But just on that day when I finally got that offer and just knowing that this was the spot for me, and I felt it immediately. I'm religious. Going to a Christian university has been a dream of mine, but
Okay.
just I felt it from all sides that this was the place that I wanted to be. And having that offer and just being able to make that decision just took a huge weight off my chest. And I just felt kind of serene. It was
That's
just really
awesome.
calm, and I knew that this was the right decision for me.
That's awesome. So when did college volleyball first become a goal for you?
I think after my 14s year, I had Nick Hazelwood and Ashley Emery as my club coaches.
Yeah.
And they kind of had a conversation with me, and I was like, you can go far in this sport, and it's up to you, but we're going to help you get there. And I think that was really the first
That's
moment
awesome.
that opened my eyes to the opportunities that I could have if I worked for it myself. And obviously it paid off.
So I think we've established that recruiting is hard.
Yes.
No one likes being told no. No one likes sending out 30 emails a week or whatever it is for you, whatever your goals were or however you managed it. So give me a little bit. Tell me what your recruiting journey was like.
I definitely did get a lot of no's. I think I've known from a very young age that I wanted to go into the agriculture industry. Just that's what I was born into. That's my passion. And that kind of limited, because I'm very academically focused. That was honestly, I feel like a lot of people say it's their prime focus, but that really was mine, is setting myself up for my life outside of volleyball and after college. But that kind of limited me, but I reached out to a wide spectrum of schools. And then as I started getting replies and having phone calls, really narrowed down geographically to west, southwest, where I would have more opportunities to go into my career and to set myself up for success. But my recruiting process, it was a grind. I started early, which I'm really proud of. My mom helped me a ton. She was kind of my assistant. We make little lists and have spreadsheets and stuff. But
that's awesome.
It definitely was a very important experience, I think. And I think it would really serve me well in the future, just knowing that I can trust the process and I can go through that, keep my faith, I mean, just kind of work through it. And I think that's what really served me well during it.
Lots of tears, maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I called you.
Exactly. We've already talked about what made Lubbock Christian feel like the right fit. So tell me, who has had the biggest impact on your volleyball journey?
I think it's a tie, but I mean, definitely.
It's a tough question, and maybe I should have took it out, but
definitely,
still wanted to know.
My mom has been huge. I mean, even with just driving me places and taking me on visits and just sacrificing her time, effort, money. My brother for being okay with my mom being away with me so much. And then obviously my coaches, I mean, you and AJ, just never wavering in your belief for me, or at least not showing me that. But just having that community around.
No, I'm kidding.
But anyway,
we'll talk about that.
Yes. But I think just the whole United community just really rallying around me. And I mean, I'm undersized. I mean, we're a small club, but just working through that and constantly being supported by you guys and by my family, I've been really fortunate.
Oh, that's cool. What sacrifice or challenge did people not see behind the scenes? And you kind of maybe answered that already a little bit, but
I've been just on a grind. I think it's gotten to the point where a day that I'm not sore is like a blessing. And
fair enough.
Living on a ranch, working 12 hours, and then going to volleyball, that's kind of a thing where it's more on the mental side, or being in track and being a distance runner and then transitioning to sprints, just doing an 8-mile long run and then coming to a 3-hour practice and being the leader that I want to be and supporting my teammates through whatever they're going through, and just kind of taking that away from myself, I think was something I really had to learn.
That's cool.
And I'm really glad I did. I think I'm in a spot where I'm to that point where I can go fix fence, work cattle, run, lift, come to practice, and just take the pressure off. And like, now it's my turn. Like, I get to do what I love.
That's awesome.
And it's like, it all comes down to volleyball, and that's like my passion and where I get to just let loose.
That's cool.
Sense.
I think that's what, I don't know. I think that's what I appreciate about you most. You are a multi-sport athlete. Half the time people wouldn't know that you were doing indoor track, you know, and then it's, hey coach, remember I'm going to Pocatello when you got to go run in the dome there, and obviously that means a lot to me because I coached there for a while. But it's cool, you know what I mean, and then balancing that, getting your runs in, and then turn around and, hey, 3 hours on a Friday night, I'm gonna lead my team and I'm gonna push through. That's huge.
Thank you.
What advice would you give younger players who want to play in college someday?
I think every no that you get, there's gonna be another yes, and I think. Or, I mean, you could get 5 no's and 1 yes. I mean, that's what happened to me. But I had some great opportunities. But anyways, I would just say stick with it. Keep showing up. Put in the work. And it's going to pay off. I mean, one of the girls that I've been helping out for a couple of years, she's just getting into the gym. She's actually going to my gym, which I'm really excited about. But
fair enough.
Just taking that step and taking it into your own hands. Just, I'm going to do this for myself. And then in turn for my teammates, it's going to just serve me well, them well. And then it's all going to pay off. So just really taking the steps that you can.
I think that's one of the cool things about you that I've always loved is you have not only been in the gym for yourself when no one else was in the gym, you've also been in the gym for others, you know, when no one else is in the gym, for lack of better terms. Like if a coach calls and says, hey, Park, I need this, you're there, man, whether it's been our 13s team, our 14s team or whatever. You've always been there. So that's been really cool. What are you most excited about as you prepare for college volleyball?
I'm excited to be surrounded by my people. I think being like president of Fellowship of Christian Athletes for FRUTA, I feel like that's kind of almost an isolating factor because a lot of people that I've had play with don't really relate to that. And going to a Christian university where that is like the basis of our team. I mean, in the Rip Griffin Center, which is where we play, the biggest sign up there is competing for Christ.
Wow, that's awesome.
It's just, that's the neatest thing. And in the locker room, there's signs with Bible verses and stuff. And that's the thing I'm most excited about, is just to be in that community and to where it's not like an extra thing. It's just like, it's all of our thing. And that's another thing that we can bond with and create more camaraderie with.
That's awesome. What does representing FRUTA in Western Colorado mean to you?
I think, well, my dad graduated from FRUTA Monument as well. So kind of following in his footsteps, people remembered him as the crazy defensive player this
is a G-rated show minus my one word at the beginning. No, I'm kidding.
No, but just like being that super competitive athlete where you can just tell as soon as you look on the court, like she'll do anything to win. And I think I carry that from my dad and from my uncle that went to FRUTA as well. I have teachers that taught my dad.
Oh, wow.
So, like, them coming to my volleyball games and just being like, you remind me of him. Like, I think that's kind of what it means to me to represent FRUTA, is just carrying that attitude and, like, swagging up. You know, like, that's what you say. But just having that confidence to be that competitive.
That's awesome.
And then as Western Slope as a whole, just we're the best. I mean, our team, we're the best volleyball players on the Western Slope.
Exactly.
And we have to carry that with us and show people that. And I think that's the most important thing.
5 years from now, what do you hope people say about your volleyball career?
I hope people remember my volleyball career as one that wasn't for myself. I mean, like kind of what we talked about. I help coach. I do private lessons. Like, I go to the little kids, not little kids. I go to the middle schoolers tournaments.
Exactly.
I take pictures with them. Like, I hang out with them. I take them to ice cream. That's what I want them to be able to look back on and be like, she just graduated from college. I remember when she was 16 helping me out. And like, asking about my like grandma and my dog and like this boy I have a crush on, you know, just like remembering those relationships and being able to carry it through and see it throughout my volleyball career.
That's cool. Well, thanks for joining me today. I'm excited for LCU, excited for you. I guess we'll see you on the sideline in a couple of months.
I know.
And, but no, I love you, kid, and thanks for coming today.
No, thank you so much, Coach.